An amazing tribute. Thank you so much, Bob. And now our next honoree.
Maake Kemoeatu, Tongan. Maake Kemoeatu is so tough, he makes Ray Lewis blush. His story so deeply personal, it'll make a grown man cry. The oldest of 7 kids, Maake Kemoeatu lives by this code. If one of his siblings needs blood, they have to have his blood. If one of his siblings needs a kidney, it would have to be his kidney. In 2014, that code was enforced when Maake Kemoeatu donated a kidney to his brother Chris, also a former National Football League player. That gives new meaning to the term All-Pro. An undrafted free agent out of the University of Utah after a prep career at Kahuku High School on Oahu, Maake Kemoeatu played on the defensive line for 9 years in the NFL, 136 games. Do the math. That's darn near every game, every year. Baltimore, Carolina, Washington, and then after a year away from the game, a return to Baltimore. He'd worked on his body, earned a starting job for the Ravens, and then added Super Bowl champion to his body of work in 2012. And then it was family. His doctor said that kidney he donated was the largest he'd ever seen. Imagine the size of his heart. Maake Kemoeatu, the heart of a champion and Polynesian Football Hall of Famer.
I'm proud to introduce my little brother, fellow Tongan,
Rise up.
Maake Kemoeatu.
Tapu mo o tua, koe tau tamai whakahe wanu. Tapu mo tupo wono, tu i o tonga. Tapu mo tu i ka mea mea, o ne kere kere ni. Tapu mo koloko Polynesian. Tapu mo manu tui sosopo. Tapu mo Bob Apisa. Tapu mo Henry Clark. Tapu mo Kimo Van Offlin. At mo hini whakatap Jesse Supolo. Tapu mo Maatanu Vasa. Tapu mo Reno. Tapu mo June Jones. Tapu mo no pere. Mo kakai ko tō pere tau kau whakatahe whiawhini. Ka tā mo tu atua ko ki tā. Ke whahia whakamālo. E ngai tā puaki. Koia. Te si tō ai. I want to first thank God for being here and being part of the Polynesian Football Hall of Fame. I want to thank King Kemoeatu for the land here that he has conquered. I want to thank the Polynesian Cultural Center for making this possible. I want to thank the inductees, Manu Tuisasopo, Bob Apisa, Kimo Van Offlin, Henry Clark. I also want to thank Jesse Supolo, Maatanu Vasa, Reno Mahe, for making this possible. I want to apologize if there's any words or any actions on my behalf has disrespected anyone. please allow me to take off my shoes and bend my knees and sit on the floor and pay my respects to my elders, my ancestors, to my mom and my dad. Please give me the chance to pay my respect to you all, because without you, I would not be here. My grandfather or my ancestors have once planted a tree because they knew one day their grandkids will be standing under that tree in a shade to protect them from the sun and keep them cool. I wish I could say that I had this talent because of me. I would say no. My ancestors have planted a seed so that one day I would be a glory under the shade of a tree. All those that have paved the way for me when I came here to America and back in Tonga, if they have not planted a tree a long time ago for me to get to this point, I want to thank them. I want to thank the Polynesian Football Hall of Fame for continuing to plant the seeds so the future generation will stand under that tree and be glorified in that shade of all the many blessings that you will plant. I think, and I do know, that I believe that God is with us, that He will continue to bless each and every one of us. My father is a minister, and growing up, I always hear him tell the other adults and in the church, best investment you can make is in your children. Growing up, I didn't understand the meaning of that, but now that I have my own 2 kids, a 3-year-old daughter and a 1-year-old boy, I understand now the words of my dad, that the best investment you can make is in your children and in your future. Thank you, Polynesian Cultural Center, for making an investment in our children. Polynesian Football Hall of Fame, you have planted the seed for our children to continue the tradition and keeping the culture alive. Last but not least, I want to thank my mom. She's always been a cornerstone of the family and being here. I love you, Mom. I also want to thank Nicole. She has been wonderful taking care of my kids. I'm not sure if my coaches are here. I want to thank the coaches, even the coaches that are here, June Jones and the rest of the coaches. You're an extension of Mom and Dad when these young kids come to you. And I want to thank you, coaches, for everything that you do and all the sacrifices you've made for all of us. I do not want to take up any more time, but I want to say thank you, and I love you all. Thank you to all the adults, grandmas, grandpas, moms, dads. You're all my grandpas, you're all my grandfathers, and you're all my moms, and you're all my dads. I love you all very much. Thank you.
It's going to be hard to go on. Maka, that was a wonderful tribute to your parents, whom I love so much, and for the way that you represent our culture and our people. I'm grateful. Before I go on,